Alright, it appears I got cut off again, so we are going to try this again. Title of the story is, that gave you a little bit of time to get your book, so title of the story is, hope you found it, first word, put your finger under it. Ready, read, picking flowers. Page 3, first word, put your finger under it for me. Ready, read, 6 kids hiked behind Ranger Liz down the trail. The kids liked Ranger Liz. Page 4, first word, put your finger under it. Ready? Read. The kids followed Ranger Liz up high ridges and over wide bridges. They followed her into a field of flowers. Page 5, first word, ready? Read. The kids really liked the flowers. Some flowers reached the trail's edge. Some looked like bright spikes. I can see the colorful flowers in the distance there, and some of them I can see they do look like bright spikes. Page 6, first word, put your finger under it. Ready? Read. I wish I could take some flowers home, said Rick. They would be nice for my mom. Read this, said Mike. First word, page 7, put your finger under it. Ready? Read. Rick read, please do not pick the flowers. Rick looked around the field. It was filled with flowers, beautiful flowers. But what does the sign say? Please do not pick the flowers. Do you think Rick's going to listen to that? I hope so. Page 8, first word, ready? Read. There are miles of flowers, said Rick. Why can't we pick some? A yellow and black bee buzzed by. Do bees like flowers? Yes, they do. Page 9, first word, ready? Read. The bee sniffed at a flower. Rick and the kids jumped back. Then Rick saw a black and yellow finch. Now, if I'm not sure what a finch is, can I use the picture there? I see a black and yellow bee, okay, but that wasn't what they were talking about because they already mentioned the bee. I also see something else there that is black and yellow. Do you know what it is? A bird, yes. So if I'm not sure what finch is, I can look at the illustration there and I see black and yellow bird. So that must be what a black and yellow finch is, a bird. The bird, got it right, sniffed at a flower too. Page 10, first word, ready? Read. See the bees and the birds, said Ranger Liz. They need the flowers, and the flowers need them. Page 11, first word, ready? Read. Rick was still thinking about his mom. But why can't we pick flowers? He asked. Ranger Liz smiled. He really wants a flower for his mom, doesn't he? Let's see if he gets it. Page 12, first word, ready? Read. Well, said Ranger Liz, your mom might like a mix of flowers. You might pick 6 or 7. Page 13, first word, ready? Read. That's right, said Rick. What about your 5 pals? asked Liz. Would they like a mix too? Yes, shouted the kids. That's a lot of flowers. 6 or 7 for Mom, and then those 5 friends get 6 or 7 too. 14, page 14, first word, ready? Read. That's a lot of flowers, said Liz, and hundreds of kids hike here each week. What if all those kids picked flowers? What would happen if all of those kids picked the flowers? You got him picking 6 or 7 for his mom, his 5 friends picking 6 or 7 for each of their moms, plus the hundreds of kids that come through. What's going to happen to all the flowers? Yeah, they're going to be gone. That wouldn't be good, would it? Not for the bees, not for the birds, and not to just sit and enjoy all of the beautiful scenery for the kids. Page 15, first word, ready? Read. Rick was thinking. There would be no flowers left, he said, and that would be bad for the bees and birds. Yes, it would. Let's see if he decides not to pick. Page 16, first word, ready? Read. That's right, said Ranger Liz. So, what do you say now, Rick? Please do not pick the flowers, smiled Rick. So he listened to Ranger Liz, didn't he? All right, real quick, I have a couple of questions. What is written on the sign in the field? Okay, turn with me. You keep turning. What is written on the sign? I see it. Page 7. Everybody there? Page 7. On the sign there, read with me what it says. Please do not pick the flowers. Good job. Way to find the text evidence. A yellow and black bee buzzes by. What does the bee do next? I remember that. I'm going to go to the part where it talks about the bee. Oh, I see the bee there. Page 8, a yellow and black bee buzzed by. Now, page 9 tells me what it does next. Read it with me. The bee sniffed at a flower. Is that what it does next? Yes, he smelled the flower. Very good. Next one. How many flowers does Ranger Liz guess Rick might like to pick? I remember that too. What page was that on? I see it. Page 12. Find page 12. The very last sentence. Read it with me. You might pick 6 or 7. So what does she think he might pick? 6 or 7. Good. Way to use the text evidence. According to Ranger Liz, how many kids hike in the field each week? I remember seeing that too. I see it. Page 14. Find page 14. All right, the first sentence. That's a lot of flowers, said Liz. Does that tell me how many kids? No, keep going. And hundreds of kids hike here each week. Does that tell me? Yes. How many kids? Just a guess. Hundreds. That's a lot of kids. Way to find the text evidence. So now you are going to, we read it once, so read it one more time by yourself all the way through. Remember to circle, color, highlight, underline, whatever, all of those words that have the short I sound or the long I sound. When you get done with that, then do that little comprehension worksheet that's attached with it using the text evidence in the story. Don't forget to write your page number beside the question where you find the answer, okay? Good job. All right, your grammar skill for this week. I love this grammar skill just because of this one little song that's on my video. It's on my website. There's a video and you have to go to it. It's under conjunctions. Conjunctions are this. All right, when you have 2 compound sentences, remember compound words are 2 words put together to make 1 word. Compound sentences are going to be 2 separate sentences put together to make 1 sentence. But they have to have a special word to connect those two sentences, and that is what we call a conjunction. A conjunction has to connect. A conjunction connects this sentence and this sentence together. So you have this sentence, then a comma, then a conjunction, and then the last sentence, okay? So that's what a conjunction is, and in the video, I want you to go to it. There's one that I absolutely love, and it helps me to remember all of the conjunctions by using this acronym here. And it is called Fanboys. Fanboys. Fanboys can help me to remember all of the conjunctions. F is going to be for, A is for and, N is for the conjunction nor, B is for the conjunction, but, O is for the conjunction or, Y is for the conjunction yet, and S is for the conjunction so. So here are my conjunctions right here. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. How many conjunctions do you see there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 conjunctions. And those 7 can be pretty hard to remember all of them. So fanboys is just a word that's going to help me to remember all 7 of those conjunctions. For starts with the F, and starts with the A, nor starts with the N, but starts with the B, or starts with the O, yet starts with the Y, and so starts with the S. And that makes it fanboys. So go check out the video for it, okay? And what fanboys does, like I said, it takes one sentence, okay? So like this sentence here, I love math, period. Okay? I have another sentence. Do not like to practice my facts. All right, these are 2 sentences here. I love math, that's a complete sentence. I do not like to practice my facts, that's a complete sentence. I can take one of these words right here and I can make a whole sentence, just one big sentence out of one of these conjunctions. So listen carefully. I love math, for I do not like to practice my facts. That doesn't sound right. I love math and I do not like to practice my facts. That doesn't sound right either. I love math, nor I do not like to practice my facts. That doesn't sound right either. I love math, but I do not like to practice my facts. That one does make sense. So I'm going to make that a comma, and then I'm going to put my conjunction right after it, okay? So I love math, comma, but your conjunction, I do not like to practice my facts. I took 2 sentences, 2 compound sentences, put them together, connecting them with a conjunction, comma, then conjunction, and made one complete sentence, okay? So you can use these 7 words to connect compound sentences. That is one example. I'm going to let you use these words right here to see if you can find which ones these go with. Josie did not like the pickles, blank, she took them off her burger. See which one of these makes sense. Josie did not like the pickles, so she took them off her burger. Yeah, that makes sense. Good. I want to go with you, blank, my mom said I cannot. I want to go with you, blank, my mom said I cannot. I want to go with you, but my mom said I could not. Yes, good. We can eat at the Mexican restaurant, blank, we can eat Italian food. We can eat at the Mexican restaurant, but we can eat Italian food? No. We can eat at the Mexican restaurant, so we can eat Italian food. No, you can't go to a Mexican restaurant and eat Italian food, can you? No. We can eat at the Mexican restaurant or we can eat Italian food. Yes, or is the conjunction there. We will go to Six Flags, blank, we will eat lunch there. We will go to Six Flags and we will eat lunch there. Yes, that makes sense. And is the conjunction. James and Eddie had money, blank, they went to get an ice cream. James and Eddie had money, so they went to get an ice cream. We went to the store, blank, we didn't buy anything. We went to the store, but we didn't buy anything. But is the conjunction. I've done that before. He wanted to buy a car, blank, he will not save his money. This one's kind of hard. He wants to buy a car, blank, he will not save his money. Yet he will not save his money. The play had many dancers, blank, it had amazing singers. The play had many dancers and it had amazing singers. Very good, okay? So remember, a conjunction, it takes two sentences, two compound sentences, and it puts them together to make one, comma before it with the conjunction. And remember, your conjunction is as easy as fanboys. Fanboys. F for a and, N nor, B but, O or, Y yet, and S so. Those are your 7 conjunctions. On your test, you will have 5 questions, and some of those you may be asked which one of those is a conjunction. And then some of those you may be having to do what we just did, where we have to find the right conjunction that goes best. I can promise you, if you try the 2, or maybe there's 3, if you try 3 of them and they don't make sense, that's not the right answer. Only one of them is going to make sense. When you read it, it will make sense, okay? So think carefully before you pick a conjunction. All right, good luck on that quiz that you do. Our last thing is we are going to read an AR story today. So we have the story, The Great Ice Race, and you boys will love this one. I love this one because I love the way it feels, and it's so sparkly, but it feels like real glitter on it. It's kind of cool. All right, The Great Ice Race. It is a 1.9 book. It's worth 0.5 points. It is quiz number 192301. 192301, The Great Ice Race. So when you get done listening to this, you can type in that quiz number. It is by Renee Melendez. What does she do? She wrote the story. She is called the author. It's illustrated by Dave Akins. What did he do? He drew the pictures. He is called the illustrator. Very good. All right, ready to listen? Blaze and AJ are ready to race through the snow. Blaze turns himself into a race car for the Polar Derby. Zeg, Starla, Stripes, and Darrington are also race cars. Look at those cool race cars. I like Blaze. He's pretty cool. Blaze wants to win the ice trophy. Ooh, that is a beautiful trophy that's made of ice. Wonder if it melts. Crusher wants to beat Blaze. This is Crusher right here. Look at his mean face. Wonder if he's a not so nice car. On your marks, get set, snow. The race begins. Crusher tries to cheat. I was right. He wasn't such a nice car. Blaze, watch out for the snowball. Blaze pours on the speed to catch up. So after the race begins, Crusher tries to cheat, doesn't he? What does Blaze have to do? Watch out for the snowball coming. Thankfully, it didn't hit him. Crusher has a new plan. He wakes up some polar bears to slow down Darrington. Look at these two polar bears right here in their little cave. He's waking them up so that they can go and slow down the other vehicle. Blaze rescues Darrington. They block the polar bears with a boulder. So who rescues Darrington? Blaze does. And how do they do it? They block the polar bears with a boulder. Blaze and Darrington see rocks shaped like snowboards. They hop onto an ice track to slide back into the race. So yay, they are back in the race now. So Crusher couldn't slow him down, could he? Nope. Let's see if he does anything else mean. Crusher makes a messy machine. Balls of snow, cheese, and chocolate roll towards the racers. Now the chocolate sounds good. The cheese not so much. But look at these big old balls. They're huge. And he has shot them out to try to slow them down. Was that very nice? No. That was a messy machine, but it wasn't a very nice thing for him to do. Blaze turns himself into a heat cannon race car. And guess what happens? He quickly melts the yucky balls. So how did Blaze save the day? He turned himself into a heat cannon race car, and he was able to melt all of those things. Blaze and his friends use teamwork to get past the messy machine. Soon, they see the finish line. Vroom! The racers zip past Crusher. Cheaters never win. Blaze and his friends win. What a cool race. I'm so glad they won too, because when you cheat, you don't deserve to win, do you? No. And Crusher did not deserve to win. So you can go now and you can type in on Renaissance Place 192301 and take the Great Ice Race for an AR test and get 0.5 points. Hopefully you are taking all of these tests here, the ones we did last week and the ones we're doing this week. You could have already, if you do all of these, 5 points. 5 points. That's halfway towards your goal of 10 points. So if you can do that, you will be right there on the ball. After you finish this one, if you have time, go to Epic. I gave parents the class code for that. Epic has thousands of books that you can go to, and you can listen and read the stories, and then go real quick and take an AR test on them. It's that easy. So ask your parents to show you how to do that, and you can do that. Take the quiz on this, and I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see you again tomorrow. Love you guys. Miss you.